students, greetings of the day. So today we are going to discuss about the chapter Algebra. So in the last session also we had discussed about the algebra. Today also we are going to continue in the same chapter. Okay. So today we are going to discuss about framing algebraic statements. Framing algebraic statements. So before framing the algebraic statements, for framing the statement you need to know what is meant by variable, constant and expression. Okay. So what is variables? Last session also I had discussed with you about the variables. So what is my variable? Variable is nothing but the letters. That is, it starts from A to capital Z or small a to small z. So variables is nothing but capital A letters, that is starts from A to Z. Okay. So its value, that is these variables can take any value. Its value is not fixed. Okay, the variables can take any value, that is the letters can take any value. This value is not fixed. It goes on changing. Okay, so next one, constant. What do you mean constant? The values doesn't change. So what do you mean constant? The value doesn't change. So that is called constant. So variables means its value goes on changing. Constant means its value doesn't change. Okay, so for example, if your mother asks you to buy apple and banana from the market, okay, she said that apple cost, that is per kilogram 50 rupees. So 50 per kg. Apple cost 50 per kg. But banana, she don't know the price. She asked you to buy 2 kg. Okay, apple is also 2 kg. Okay, so 2 kg apple, 2 into 50, how much rupees? 100 rupees. Okay, for banana, she don't know the price. So, we can take it as the price as x, the unknown value. So, x. So, how much? 2x. Since it is unknown value, we can take it as x. This x may be any price, 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 40 rupees, 50 rupees, any price. Okay, so like this, this is an example. So this is an examples for variables and this is an examples for constant. So this price 50 rupees doesn't change. So this is an example for constant and this is an example for variables. So have you all clear about variables and constant? Okay. So let us move for expression. What do you mean by expression? These variables, constant along with symbols. Okay, variables, constant and symbols together called as expression. So for example, consider an example. X plus 5. So x plus 5. So what is this x? It is a letter. So it belongs to variable. And this 5. What is this 5? It is a constant. It doesn't change here. So next one, this. What is this? Symbol. So what are the basic common symbols you know? Addition, plus, subtraction, minus, multiple and divide. So these are the common mathematical operating symbols that you know. So these are known as, that is this plus is known as symbols. So these variables, constant and symbols together called, what is that? Expression. Okay. So have you all clear about variables, constant and expression? So let us move to another example to find a perimeter of a rectangle. What is the formula for perimeter of a rectangle? P equal to 2 into L plus B. Okay. So, P, perimeter. So, this 2, what is this 2? It is a constant value. It doesn't change anywhere. Okay. So, next one, L and B. What is this L and B? Length, breadth. So, these L and B are letters, that is variables. The values for this L and B will be changed. Okay. So, that is, it varies according to the size of a rectangle. The values of L and B varies according to the size of the rectangle. So, it is a variable. Okay. So, L and B are variable. These two are constant. So, this plus operating symbols. So, these together called expression. Okay. Have you all clear about variables, constant and expression? Okay. So, today we are going to frame an algebraic statement. To frame a statement, you need the basic concept. Okay. So, see here. What is this? More than. What is this? More than. More than means, what is it? Sum. For example, you can take an example that you have 5 pencils with you. Your mother is giving you 2 pencils along with it. That is 5 more than 2. 5 more than 2 means what will you do? 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2? 7. So that is an example for more than. Okay. So next one, increased. Okay. So you can take an example, that is, take a water can. It has 200 ml of water. If you pour another 200 ml of water, that is increased. Water level increased to 400. 200 plus 200, 400. That is add. Okay. So that is an example for increased. Sum of. What do you mean sum of? Addition. 5 sum of 6. So 5 plus 6. Okay. 5 plus 6, 11. So that is an example for sum of. Next one, added to. So your mother prepare chapati. So what she will do? Along with that flour, what she will do? She add some amount of water. So that is added. So added means sum of. So these more than, increase, sum of, added, they all together comes under plus. Okay, they all comes under plus, addition. Okay, next one, less than. Less than means 5 less than 2. What is that? 5 minus 2, 3. Okay, so next one, decreased. Water level decreased. So 200, there is a 200 ml of water. If you drink some 50 ml of water, what happens? So 200 minus 50, 150. Okay, so next one, cut off. You have one piece of bread. You have cut from some part amount from it. What happens? It reduced, it cut off. Okay, so next one, taken away. You are having 5 laddus with you or 5 chocolates with you. Your sister or brother will take some 2 for them. What happens? It reduced. So 5 minus 2, 3. So that is taken away. Reduced. Reduced also, if 5 is reduced to 2. That means 5 minus, that is 5 is reduced by 3. That means 5 minus 2, 3. Okay. So like these are all comes under subtraction, minus. Okay. So more than, increase, sum of, added to comes under addition. That is plus. Less than, decreased, cut off, taken away, reduced by comes under subtraction, minus. Next one, product. That is multiple. Product means multiple or of. Okay, of. You can see these words in problems. By framing the statements, you can understand these. Okay, and then divide. You can see, you can know the divide symbol. You know the divide symbol. So these are all the basic concepts you need to know to frame the statements. Okay, so come, let us frame the statements. So next one, first you know how to frame the statement. So framing statements. So see here, consider, suppose you can consider n number of apples in your basket. You don't know how many apples in your basket. Okay, in your basket there are number of apples. You don't know how many number of apples in your basket. You have to add 5. Okay, you have to add 5. So how will you frame the statement? Sorry, how will you frame the expression? That is, you don't know how many number of apples. N. We are going to add. So plus. Okay. So next one, how many number you are going to add? 5. So n plus 5. Okay. Okay. So next example, in a bus there are, you don't know how many number of people are passing. Okay. In your bus there are number of people are traveling. Okay. You don't know how many number of people. You can take it as n. Okay. In the next stop, some 20 are added. Some 20 are entering into the bus. So, what you are doing? Added means, entering means added. So, n plus 20. Okay, like this you are going to frame your statement. Okay, so this is a procedure or this is a method to frame a statement. Okay, so here converting algebraic statements into verbal statement. You have to here they are given algebraic statements. You have to convert into verbal statement. Okay, so this is an algebraic statement. You have to written in words. That is verbal statement. Okay, by using more than, added, reduced, decreased. By using that, you have to fill this. Okay, so m plus 4. How will you write? Plus symbol. Plus symbol means more than. So 4 more than m. That is m plus 4. How will you write? 4 more than m. Okay. So next one, x minus 6. How will you write? X is reduced by 6 or x is decreased by 6. X is decreased by 6. Okay. So next one, what is here? Product, multiple. Okay. So you can write product of 3 and y. Okay. So next one, 5 divided z. Okay, how will you write? 5 divided by z. Okay, so next one. See here, multiple. So how will you write? We can write it as twice of p. How will you write? Twice of p reduced by or decreased by 5. How you write like this? If 2 is not given, how will you write? P is reduced by 5. Since here given 2 times of p. So, twice of p reduced by or decreased by 5. So, twice of p decreased by 5. Okay, like this only you have to convert or frame the statements. Okay, so next one we are going to convert verbal statement into algebraic statements. Okay, so next one, converting a verbal into algebraic statements. So see here, listen carefully. X is increased by 21. So how will you write? X plus 21. Okay. Next one, 7 is taken away from A. 7 is taken away from A. So, how will you write? 7 minus A. Is it right? No, it's wrong. Then how will you write? A minus 7. 7 is taken away from A. So, you have to write A minus 7. This is only correct. Okay. So, next one, twice of P. So, twice of P means 2p. Okay, so next one, 10 divided by m. How will you write? 10 divided by m or 10 divided by m. Okay, so next one, product of 7 and y. Product of 7 and y. So how will you write? 7y. Product of 7 and y divided by 2. So, divided by 2. Okay. Is it clear? So, this is a simple algebraic statements. You can frame easily. Okay. So, next we can move for next question. So, next one, solving unknown through examples. So, here you don't know the value. So, you have to get 8 by adding 3. So, what value will come here? So, you have to see here, you can take it as x. You have to find x. How will you find? So, 1 plus 3, will you get 8? No. 2 plus 3, will you get 8? No. 3 plus 3? No. 6. 4 plus 3? 7. So, here what will come? 5. 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3 will give 8. Okay. So, next one, 9. You have to get the answer 9. You have to add x to 2. So you have to find this x. So what is the value of x? How will you find? You have to add 2 plus 1, 3. 2 plus 2, 4. 2 plus, so up to 9. You get the answer up to 9. You have to add 1 by 1. So x you can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 plus 2, 3. 2 plus 2, 4. 3 plus 2, 5. 4 plus 2, 6. 5 plus 2, 7. 6 plus 2, 8. Next one, 7. 7 plus 2, 9. So x be the value 7. So like this you have to find the value. Okay, next one, this one. You can take this as x. So 11 minus 5, what is that? 6. So x be the value 6. Okay, so have you all clear about these examples? Okay, so this unknown number, maybe you can take it as a variable x, and we have to find the value for x by taking the value 1, 2, 3 up to you are getting the answer. Okay, so next one, second example. Next one, suppose there are, see here, suppose that there are some eggs in a tray. So you don't know the how many number of eggs. Okay, in a tray there are number of eggs. So if 6 eggs are taken out means what? Decreased by, subtracted. So how many subtracted? 6. 6 eggs are taken out from it, and still you get how many eggs? And still there are remaining 10 eggs. So some eggs, number of eggs, you can take it as x. So from x you are taken 6 eggs. So the remaining 10 eggs. What is the number of eggs in a tray? You have to find out. So how will you find? You have to, for x you can take the variable values 1, 2, 3 up to you get 10. Okay. So 1 minus 6, 2 minus 6, will you get 10? No. 3 minus 6? No. So how many minus 6 will you get 10? So 16. So x may take the value 16. 16 minus 6 you get the value 10. So how many eggs in the tray? There are 16 eggs in a tray. Okay. So likewise you have to find the value. So let us see the next example. So the next example is, see here, Adiyan and Mugilan are brothers. Okay. Agilan and Mugilan are brothers. Adiyan is P years old. So write down, Adiyan is how many years old? P years old. Okay, and Mugilan is elder to Adiyan by 6. So Mugilan is elder to Adiyan. So Mugilan is elder brother. So how many years elder? 6 years elder. So how will you write? Elder means what is that? Added. Okay, sum of. So Mugilan's age. Mugilan is 6 years elder to Adiyan. Okay, so P plus 6 years. Okay, next one. Write an algebraic statement for this and find the age of Mugilan if Adiyan is 20 years old. So they had given Adiyan is how many years old? They given the answer. So P years old they said. So they had given P. P how many years? 20 years. So Adiyan's age is? So now Adiyan's age how much? 20 years. Since P equal to 20, they had given 20 years. Now we have to find Mugilan's age. Mugilan is 6 years greater than Adiyan. So how will you? Mugilan's age equal to 20 plus 6. How much? 26. So now we have find out Adiyan's age and Mugilan's age. Adiyan is 20 years old. Mugilan is 26 years old. Okay, have you all clear about this question? Okay. So next we move for assignment problems. So these are the problem. These questions you have to do in the next session. See the question. So see here, converting algebraic statement into verbal statement. Okay, converting algebraic statement into verbal statement. So for your convenience, I am going to do one problem. The rest you have to do by yourself. Okay, so see here, you have to convert algebraic statement into verbal statement. So you have to write by sentence. So what is here? X divided by 3. So how will you write? X divided by 3. Likewise, you have to fill next 3. Okay. So next one, converting verbal statement into algebraic statement. Okay, converting verbal statement into algebraic statement. So see here, t is added to 100. 4 times of q. X reduced by y. 56 added to 2 times of x. Next one, 4 less 2, 9 times of y. So for your convenience, I am going to do one problem. So t is added to 100. So added to, what is that? T plus 100. That's all. So likewise, you have to do the rest of the problems. So today's session is over. The next session, we will continue the same chapter, exercise problems. Okay. Thank you all.